Breaking news. U.S. deploys aircraft carriers and troops to Pakistan-India border for humanitarian mission. The United States announced the deployment of an aircraft carrier and a number of troops to the border region between Pakistan and India. This step was taken as part of a humanitarian mission called Operation Lifeline South Asia. The U.S. Department of Defense stated that this deployment is temporary, and its main focus is to provide assistance to areas affected by natural disasters and humanitarian crises. This operation is coordinated together with international organizations and local governments. The aircraft carrier USS Ronald Reagan is the center of this operation, carrying medical supplies, evacuation helicopters, and large-scale logistical assistance. The ship is currently in the Indian Ocean, approaching the Arabian Sea. The humanitarian situation on the Pakistan-India border is reported to have worsened after massive floods and landslides that killed hundreds of people and forced thousands more to flee. Many areas are still isolated and have not received adequate assistance. Pentagon spokeswoman Brigadier General Sarah Collins emphasized that U.S. troops have no military objectives in this deployment. They will only help distribute aid and provide emergency medical care to disaster victims. The Pakistani government has welcomed the presence of U.S. troops, despite public concerns about the potential for increased military tensions in the region. Islamabad has insisted that the cooperation is purely humanitarian in nature. While India has yet to comment officially on the deployment. However, diplomatic sources said that New Delhi had been notified in advance by Washington and is currently considering bilateral cooperation in the mission. Some geopolitical analysts see the move as part of a U.S. strategy to increase its influence in the South Asian region. However, many others see it as a concrete form of humanitarian diplomacy that has been campaigned by the U.S. government. International humanitarian organizations, such as the Red Cross and UNHCR, have also expressed support for the U.S. move, saying that the conditions in the border region are very critical and require immediate intervention, in addition to logistical assistance. The U.S. has also sent a special medical team consisting of surgeons, nutritionists, and trauma healers to treat victims who have suffered physical and psychological injuries. Journalists from various global media outlets have begun to be given limited access to cover the mission's activities, despite tight security restrictions. Early images show aid distribution activities in refugee camps near the border. In the United States, public opinion on the deployment is mixed. Most support it on humanitarian grounds, but some question the government's priorities amid domestic challenges such as inflation and economic recovery. The U.S. State Department said the mission would last at least 2 months, with regular evaluations of the situation on the ground. If necessary, the duration could be extended. The border region between Pakistan and India is known to be a conflict-prone area.